Hello, my name is Brandon, and I'm going to explain my GoFundMe here. So I own a fourplex, and well, times are getting tough. I'm struggling. I tried other methods prior to resorting to this, but um, not a greatest video, but I'll tell you what's going on. So I own a fourplex. Building's 100 years old, built in 1924, so it's actually 101 years old, and she needs some repairs, a lot of expensive repairs, and I'm standing on one of them right now. The roof. It's got a flat rubber roof, starting to leak, and I'm not a big fan of heights, so I don't want to be sitting up on the ledge. Got some quotes on replacing it. It's $80,000. Now, being a fourplex, I live in one of them. I rent it out to 3 other individuals. 2 of those 3 are on a fixed income. And when I got this place, never intended to be rich off of it. Like, I'd be happy with coming out even. And well, that type of mentality I am now where I am because of that mentality. My building is only valued at $95,000 tax-wise, so I can't get a home equity loan because I owe $130 on the place, so there's no equity in the building. They want $80,000 for a flat roof. But it needs more than just a roof. It needs windows, it needs siding, it needs to be insulated. And I'm looking at other ways of obtaining the funds, not increasing the rent. What I make off of rent covers the house payment, it covers everything, and I bring in about a couple $100 profit. It's not a lot when you're talking $80,000 flat roof. So the funds I'm asking for, I'm hoping to cover everything that this building needs, including the house payment. And if I can lower my operating costs, I'm lowering the rent. So, because I feel like a dick raising rent. In fact, I want to do the opposite. I want to lower it. I want the people who rent from me to have a good life. I want them to enjoy life. And when the rent keeps going up and up and up, that becomes harder and harder to do. So, if I could get everything, I mean, I don't know if I could afford it, because I do what I could afford. Is I try to slash the rent in half if I can. I mean, I wouldn't know. I got to figure out how much my taxes would be afterwards, and house insurance. But because my dream is to make it so that my renters, everything's low. So one of the things I tried, and I tried it with mine first, is solar system. When the system works, it works really well. I like it in the summer months, but the company that installed it, well, as you see, it's flat. It's flat on a flat roof. So the moment like the sun goes down a little bit over there, they're covered. When we start getting snow, they're instantly covered and don't produce nothing. So I really want to redo that. But I want to get a system for each apartment too. That'd be the dream. So that they wouldn't have an electric bill. One of the things that I also do is re-insulate the building to help lower their heating and cooling costs. It's hot up here. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. If it ends up not working out, I mean, nothing else has, so I'm not holding my hopes up high here. But if it doesn't, I'm probably going to sell the place in spring and just then someone else can take it, and I'm sure the tenants ain't going to like it when their rent doubles. Because some of these apartments, they're almost half of what other people are asking. And I don't like charging more because it's an old building. They're old apartments. I mean, we tried doing some renovations to them to try to keep them more updated, but yeah. Guess I'll go over some of the dreams of the place, what I want to do. So I want to build like a central location for the washers and dryers on a first floor. As right now, each apartment kind of has their own, but the two upstairs, they have theirs in the hallway. And well, the issue with that is in the past we had people where because we don't supply the washers and dryers. I mean, if I would like to, but right now it's not in the cards. And it won't be coin operated or nothing to be free for them to use. But the one guy had his machine and it leaked. And then it started spraying water. And instead of shutting it off, he just kept washing his clothes, right? It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Because then it leaked, flooded the upstairs hallway, and then it ran down into the apartment underneath, and it was raining on him. And it's like, what the hell? Like, if your washing machine is spraying water everywhere, you keep running it? Of course, they don't care because they don't own the place. So stuff like that. And then not only that, that would open up that hallway, and I would try to take out the hallway. And our smallest apartment, I'd try to expand on that a little bit, make it a little bit more roomier. Maybe add like a dining area for that in the hallway, and then the apartment opposite of it would get a new bathroom in a more central location. Because right now, the way that apartment is, I guess I could try to draw it out here. That one would be, there's the kitchen here, living room, bedroom. It's a little warm up here. Then like a small dining area, and there's another bedroom, and then another room, and then here's the bathroom. Because here's the washer and dryer, and then the other apartment is more squared off. And there's steps going up here to get into the hallway. I'd eliminate this bathroom, that'd be for another area here. That would turn this into more of like any room. Like you could have a bedroom, you could do whatever. But expand a little bit here for this place, because here is his bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, and living room. So I'd expand on at least the kitchen part, so you can have like a bigger sitting area in it. Then that bathroom would be more relocated here. So turning the hallway / dining area right now, that would make it, which would make this room more of could be a bedroom or whatever. And then this bedroom would be eliminated. The living room would be expanded. And then, so it'd be a bedroom here, possible bedroom there, or an office space or whatever. And then you would have like more of a living room here, maybe turn this more into a dining room. And then that would be more of like a hallway / storage area. And then the bathroom would be right there. Full bath. So that's an idea. But that's thousands of dollars. And like I said, I want to get solar panels for all the apartments so they don't have an electric bill, or a very little one when there is one. Siding. So, yeah. Show you some more of the work that needs to be done on the building. All of this needs to be replaced. This siding is rotting. You can see it's really bad right there. Bottom of that window is junk. This is tin, so this ain't a big deal. But here's the front of the building. And what I want to do is come with a overhang and end it about a foot, well, not even a foot, 6 inches from the edge of the sidewalk, and then have a gutter so nothing's going to protrude beyond the sidewalk, so people could still park their vehicles here. I think that'd be nice. And I'd eventually want to, because like that window, the bottom of that window, you can see is rotten, so is that one. But like the apartment here, it'd be nice to then, after put an overhang above here, is to put overhangs above each window, so that way they can open the top, and once these get replaced, similar windows, same thing. Here's some more. Kind of see how the tin on this side's getting really bad. And the trim all the way up, it's all rotten. This roof needs to be replaced. This is one of the roofs. See, she's starting to leak. So this is all stuff that needs to be addressed quickly. I'm running out of time. Start waiting too much longer and she's gonna not be much of a building left to save.